Mario Superstar Baseball for the GameCube.
Hot dog!
Hot diggity dog! We got Michael the Pikel Dykel on the left, and we got Joey on the right. We're still in the prelims, or maybe we're not. Who knows? Everything's confusing with this order. All that matters is we got Joey v. Michael. I believe Michael earned the right to choose what he wanted, and he chose to take that sippy, soupy Bowser.
No, I'm on the right.
Oh, shit.
He picked
Restart the video now. Okay, so he did the DK Yoshi, which I also think is a good move.
Good move.
I think no bad moves have been done so far. The only bad move that's been pretty... The only bad move... You know what? No, I'm not going to call it a bad move. I stand by my Peach pick. That'll come out before this video. I stand by that.
So yeah, we have Mike gets another pick. This is that's a good third pick. That's a good fourth pick.
I don't know if I would have gone KB, but that's only because I hate him.
That or PD, and I didn't care for either.
I feel that. I just don't think you... I mean, like, I'm not going to say you don't need power hitters. You definitely want, like, maybe one more. Well, you wanted one more, I think. I think 2 to 3 is the best spot, and I'm a player that likes 2 better than 3.
I like 2 better than 3.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mike are cut from the same cloth.
I like...
That cloth being AMC Stony Brook.
I like having the 1 pick because I like that 5th pick. You know, because you can kind of almost guess who's going to go the first 4. That 5th pick... I like being in control of.
What would you say the first 4 are if you always think
First
you know
4 is going to be Bowser.
Bowser.
Bowser's going 1, right? So if Bowser goes first pick, I think that 2...
Well, Bowser always goes in the top 3.
Right.
If he's not 1, he's always 3.
Right. And then I think the 2-3 picks, you're gonna get a bro, a variant of the bro.
And then Birdo?
Birdo or
DK.
DK. Or DK.
Whereas, see, that's interesting, because I agree with that being what happens. I think if Birdo's not your captain, that does make the 5th pick a little more what's going to happen. Because once Birdo's not your captain, I mean, don't get me wrong, one of the best fielders in the game, no doubt, and a totally acceptable bat.
Right.
And, 2-star for the egg is still pretty good.
Right.
But there are some players that with your team comp or what you're used to, some people might put over Birdo. Mm-hmm. If Birdo's not your captain, I can see myself putting Madge over a Birdo.
Okay.
Perhaps if I'm playing against someone like Matty, I might even put Daisy that early in my rotation because like she is my go-to pitcher. But yeah, I always choose 2nd because I like being able to lock down. I think 2nd is good because if you have a ballsy opponent who doesn't take Bowser, you get a free no captain Bowser.
Right.
And if you don't, you get good captain Yoshi is my normal move.
Yeah, I think I like both picks. I just know with the first pick, I'm always going to have that 5th pick, so let's just go back to the Captain Birdo. So if Captain Birdo goes, and let's say it's a bro, because I think that's a pretty good standard.
So we're talking
2-3.
Bowser,
then Captain Birdo,
bro.
Right. Now I'm getting non-Captain DK, which I think is great, and then I have my shot at Yoshi or Boo. And that's based off who I'm playing. If I'm playing someone like maybe Tyler, I know he's not really into Boo. He's not going to pitch with Boo.
Hey,
so maybe he leaves him on the table.
I agree with that as a sentiment for me because I don't pitch with Boo. I still value Boo pretty heavily as a hitter. So people have even seen it in my playoff games alone. I think twice I picked Boo and then didn't pitch with him until Daisy was tired or Peach in that 3rd game.
I think it always depends on who I'm playing.
Yeah, that's
because I try to very much counterpick, and sometimes it's different for every person I play. It's very, very different. If I'm playing someone like maybe Joey, I want to get that DK because he loves DK. Yeah. He hits with DK. He hits with him just probably as good as Bowser. So giving Joey 2-3 is tough because he's getting his Bowser at the 2 pick.
Gotcha.
And then he's getting someone else.
Yeah, I think the who you're playing against is obviously huge. I mean, there was a moment in my game where I believe he went first. He picked DK, and then I picked like was it the 3rd game that I did Mario Yoshi.
He took
I did Mario Bowser the 3rd game. My 2nd game I did Birdo Yoshi and left Bowser on the table, knowing that he doesn't love Bowser. Because I felt like he was either gonna have to not waste a spot on Bowser, but leave more on the table for me by picking Bowser, and he is someone who he doesn't love Bowser. He doesn't excel at Bowser like most people do.
Right.
So it's a player-to-player thing.
So you guys probably just saw that series last game. So, yeah.
If not last game, the one before. I don't know which side of the bracket we're on.
So yeah, we're filming a bunch out of order.
Yeah, I believe that was mentioned.
Yes.
We mentioned it at some point.
Yeah.
It's very convoluted, but we've mentioned we're filming out of order, but I also don't know when we mentioned it because we're filming out of order.
But
I'm
was
sure at
mentioned
some
in
point
multiple
in
videos.
Tommy Me it was mentioned.
Yeah.
We're filming out of order. So this wouldn't be a spoiler because the bracket's released.
Would have already been
You
released,
either just saw me and Tommy or you just saw Gill and Spencer.
Yes.
And we don't have the results of that because we're filming out of order, so it doesn't matter.
But we do know who's Fugazi.
Yeah, exactly.
We know you don't know.
Who knows what we know?
They might not know for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, we act like we're sitting here with the upper hand because in real time we are. By the time you're watching us think we have the upper hand, you have the upper hand. Because we don't know what happened last game.
Oh gosh, and now we have men on first and second. Is this going to push a run across? It's not, but that's why toe drip's good. No one gets that ball. Yeah. No one gets that ball right. And
you know what's funny is I saw Goomba pitcher and still didn't know who was pitching, which is
Neither do I.
absurd. I'm pretty sure it's Michael because I remember someone saying Mike Joey had bro.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit of a scary situation, but you know, Noki can hit some fouls. There could be a bad ball with Noki. And then all you gotta do is get through Petey, not Petey, but Pinky.
Same thing, right? Oh, and that's gonna land. That's tough.
That is a tough one. That might be three runs. Nope, two. Okay.
Those were way too slow for that third run.
Especially if Goomba got that, he could have just ran him down.
Outrun me.
And this is one of Joey's favorite. Yeah, that's a good question. Walk or pitch?
I'm gonna be real with you, Dennis. I know you like pretending that's a good question. I do not think PM hits consistent enough dingers to ever ask that question. Maybe if I'm trying to think of a situation where I would think about walking him, and the only option would be this situation on the plates with first base completely open,
and no stars.
but I would need to see like the worst hitter behind him.
Right.
Like if it was like Goomba or
Paratroopa, no stars.
Yeah, like one of the Dixie Kong, like something stupid. Gill has returned.
Gill has returned now.
Gill went upstairs to take his sexy baseball card photo, which you guys have already seen, but we haven't. But I'm sure as hell Gill was sexy in it.
Yeah, I might be shirtless.
I didn't think that was Gill's gimmick. That's a surprise. No. He might not be shirtless though. Who knows? I'm assuming he knows. He took the picture.
Yeah, no shit.
He was in the picture.
Again, something the viewers know.
Exactly.
But we don't know.
We another thing they have the upper hand on. I hope those cards came out well. I don't know how skilled Nick has gotten in Photoshop. So I feel like the cards are either going to look way better than I expect them to, or I'm going to look at them and go,
I think his Critnik thumbnails, I think he's pretty good at it.
Well, all of the art you see on Critnik is done by someone else. I think.
The thumbnails.
I'm pretty sure. The thumbnails are like, aren't his thumbnails like blurry background that is something he definitely got, and then like a character, and then he adds like spaghetti or sunglasses?
I'm not sure.
I don't think what he does. I think the act of forming out a baseball card setup is going to be harder.
No, it's not going to be harder.
But I'm also picturing a baseball card with like stats on it. I don't think we're doing that. Oh, like here's like, oh yeah, I guess he could just look up like baseball card template. Because that's the one thing I don't know how he's going to do is the template. I think filling out the baseball card he'll do good at.
Oh my god, I had to edit from like Pokemon Draft League logo, like a picture of a Pokemon, like onto like I did mine based on a scene from SpongeBob, and
classic.
I tried for like an hour to get it to like look presentable, and I was just like, nope, I can't do it. I had to have someone do it for me. I was like, I texted my friend. I was like, I can give you all the pictures and like what I want to do. You can probably figure it out once I just send it to you. But I was like, I tried for an hour and I couldn't do it.
Well, me and you have the privilege, I guess you'd call it, for lack of a better term, of having gone the New Pauls, where like every fifth person is a graphic design major. And then I have the added privilege of that's what my stepmom does for a living. So if I ever want, like my stepmom made all the logos and did all the graphic work for like weeks for my Film Fondue podcast / YouTube channel, and then I never made it. But I have all of the logos.
True. Yo, I gotta show you the logo. It's hysterical.
I'm sure. What scene from SpongeBob is it?
That is a star chance.
It's
Mike
when
has won both
Plankton
these star
and
chances.
Mr. Krabs switch places.
And now we have
Classic.
the boom buzzer.
Is
And
it
he's bunted.
Dear God, he's
And
naked?
he's gonna get. He's not gonna be safe.
Oh, that's really funny.
Man, I'm
All
first.
right, so I'm gonna describe this to y'all at home, and this should be easy. It's how if you know the scene where Plankton's looking up at naked Mr. Krabs, it's a Magmortar doing the same exact pose with Venusaur looking up at him, and it's very funny.
It's really funny.
I'll try and tell Nick to slam it on the screen, but he doesn't like editing these games, so he might not. Unless we see a Mercy here, in which case he already has to put Dirge at the end. But I don't think we're remotely near a whatchamacallit? I can't
Mercy?
talk. Mercy, that's the word.
I don't even know
You
what
just said
Dirge.
it.
Sometimes you say a word, 3 seconds later, it's gone.
Oh,
I don't
true.
even know what Dirge is, but you know what? The viewers do before me.
Dirge, I still don't really even know what it is.
Oh, thank fucking
Dirge is a
I was
side
so
character
fucking
in Kingdom Hearts that has a
Okay.
game based after him, and that's what. Oh fuck! Final Fantasy. Side character in Final Fantasy who has his own game, and Andrew is speedrunning it. So you've been
Okay.
seeing speedrun clips from that game. That's all I know. I don't know what he looks like. I think he has a gun.
And
Okay.
probably only Andrews, because I'm pretty sure he's like the only person that's ever sped run that game.
Well, as I know, Dirge is the key word you have to type in your search bar to see City Hall. It used to be Bean, but I guess he's been outclassed.
No, it's hi, it's Critnik. Hi.
Oh, Critnik's
It's
back!
Critnik.
Hongji's video. That's the Big Bean versus City Hall in an argument. That's
Oh, that just recently.
that's what comes up now.
Gotcha. Is there at least a link to City Hall in that video?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty shitty, Hongji. I hope there's a link to the YouTube channel in that.
I
still gotta
I thought my debate was pretty good.
I still have to watch all the debates, and I'm one of the judges.
Yeah, well, I think like I scrolled down the comments and they were like, "Dude, your argument's crap ass." I'm like, "What do you mean it's crap ass?"
Listen, Gill, if you want, I'm not saying that you can bribe me to vote for you. I'm also saying that if you were to bribe me, I wouldn't necessarily say no.
Do you love me?
I don't even know which character you have.
I had Peach.
You might not have to bribe me.
Alright, I was against Baby Mario.
You might really not have to bribe me. I still haven't gotten an answer on whether or not I'm supposed to pretend I've never played the game before or not. Because just hearing Peach versus Baby Mario as someone who plays this game, I pick Peach over Baby Mario every time. If I am solely meant to be like, let me hear both of these arguments and pick the better argument, Gil's a pretty awkward fuck. Like, who knows?
True.
Who knows how that's gonna go? But apparently he's
You'll be
taking.
good, dude.
Apparently he's taking sexy shirtless pics now, so maybe that awkward fuck stage has gone away. Now it's just the fuck stage, am I right? Woo!
Hot dog.
Hot dog! We should probably talk about this baseball game.
We're gonna.
A run?
Nope.
Nah.
It's a run.
Mike is he's hanging in there.
Mike is totally not in a position where I'm writing him off.
No, not at all.
Many innings left. 3 runs could be 1 good inning. I've seen Mike score that many runs over the course of his entire career. I don't know. I think I've seen 2 is his most for 1 game. Question mark?
In an inning?
No, period.
I beat Brendan.
Brendan, like
I
16.
literally destroyed Brendan.
Okay, let's not
16-8.
count any people that have never played the game before.
He played plenty before.
Hey,
You're like, get this, guys. I played against
What's the most runs you've put up against someone who joined the club either at the same time or before you?
It was 5.
All right, he can do it.
Do we count Sergio?
Do I count Sergio?
Don't count Sergio.
No, I don't know who Sergio is. I've heard Sergio is like the cream of the crop, but reverse.
Yeah.
He's the coddled
so
cream.
he's
of
the crap of the
the
cream.
coddled cream of the crop.
Alright, he was like a member of the club for like 2 weeks, and then it got to the point where like we were like BMing him and still mercying him in like 2 innings.
And he
so-
was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, but for context, I scored 12 runs on him in the first inning.
I mean, I've seen that happen before. I mean, I've seen round 1 mercies. They're cruel AF, but they happen.
I think also like for a meme, I picked like all like the low tier characters and still mercied them.
Yeah, I mean, again, like if I gave this game to my dad, I'd mercy him in the first inning. You have to like know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if after this entire season of playing, I could still mercy Mike in the first inning, and that just doesn't happen anymore. Whether his improvement at the same rate as other people is like, you know, at the person-to-person base. Some people pick up on games really quick. Joey, for instance, knows baseball. There's a lot of factors that tie into how quickly someone excels in Mario Baseball. Because I think I had a pretty slow one. It took me a whole season to get more than 3
Wait,
runs.
Is Tommy coming tonight or not?
Tommy is not coming tonight because this isn't a spoiler. Yes, it is. We're filming out of order. It doesn't matter who's here.
No, I wanted.
Tommy is not coming tonight. Tommy is will be here a different day.
I wanted to talk like actual baseball with him.
There are other actual baseball fans in the room. Dennis and Joey like actual baseball.
Yo,
That's
Padres
it.
are fucking broken.
I know they are.
What's broken?
Padres.
The Padres. They broke.
They
Who broke them?
debatably in a month and a half have gone from they've gotten 3 players that are going to probably accumulate to like 15 more wins for the season.
I've been
They
to 2 baseball games, and one of them was a Padres game.
They got the Tampa Rays ace.
Oh, they got
Nice.
Snell.
And
they got Yu Darvish.
And they got you. Oh my god.
And they signed a Korean or Japanese shortstop. One of the
Probably
best in the league.
Korean. Korean's
From over one of the
that
best in the league. He's a stud.
Why do people not do that more? Korea isn't like South Korea is like the second biggest baseball
So
country.
when they come into
Where are all the
There's a
third?
se-
What's number 2? Oh, Canada.
So when-
Japan. Oh shit.
So I know for Korea they have a 7-year contract. I'm pretty sure. So when they
That's like the standard.
so like that's why you don't see many players come over before the age of 25.
Gotcha.
Dude, hot take. If I do go pro ever eventually,
If you do go pro, first off, give me money because they'll be paying you way too much. You don't need all that.
you wait
You don't need all that.
Give me all that.
hot
Give me
take,
all that.
If I got the chance to play in like Korea or Japan, I would 100% do it.
Oh yeah, why not?
Oh,
First
yeah.
off,
That'd
do
be
you mean
so
like
sick.
get like sign that 7-year deal or like just go?
Both.
Because I don't see any reason not to just like go.
Yeah,
That
Japan
sounds
is so-
awesome. I don't know. I think I would be. I don't think I am like
I mean, I would 100%.
good enough to survive a 7-year fish out of water situation.
I would have to like obviously get like a translator.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. Do you
Which
know,
you could afford if you're a Major League Baseball
do you
player.
know? Do you know Joe Drake?
Do I know who?
Joe Drake?
I do not know Joe Drake. Is this a
okay.
New Paul's guy or a
Yeah,
celebrity?
no. He lived in Chris Patton. Well, no, he works in Japan.
Oh, that's cool.
Michael getting all these stars. It's only a 3-0.
I've known a
game right
handful
now.
of
And
people
we have
who work in
stars.
Japan. I just don't know how they do it. My friend Teddy went to Japan.
And we're landing it, baby!
for
We're
3
landing and we're gonna
years,
go
I
2!
believe.
And we're going to.
Nice, Michael. If this was blue guy, maybe you could have gone 3.
No, he never gone through that.
Yeah, I still don't believe the differences between red and blue. The issue between trying to peg differences between certain color variations is that you can never see them at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to know who would make a play better if they're always
That's
gone?
why we gotta play Mario Super Sluggers.
Oh boy, Mario.
I'm sorry,
Super
what game?
Sluggers.
Garbage on.
Wait, I can't hear it.
I was
Wait.
describing this channel
sorry.
to someone, and I told them we played
We're
Mario
seeing
Baseball.
red angry Dennis right now on the screen with buzzing in ears.
That is the one thing I will give the curse game though. You could have like multiple variants of a color on one.
I
team.
think that's cool. I think that would be totally fine if they didn't give Yoshi color variants.
Agreed.
They sure did though.
Well, I think they made
Yeah,
Yoshi.
I
I think they made Yoshi worse though in the curse game.
Probably.
Yeah, but like worse enough to justify having like 4 of them on one
think,
team.
I think they nerfed tongue catcher. I don't think it's like as like ridiculously long range.
It's the power hitters that are the hardest.
They gave Hammer Bro tongue catch in that
They
game.
did.
How? Does he have a tongue?
He throws.
Oh,
the
yeah, he,
hammer.
like, throws a hammer.
Doesn't he throw the boomerang?
He throws a
All
hammer.
right,
but
that's
when he
kind of
fireball,
adorable.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's more like Magic Catch, but yeah.
Dude,
That is
let's
cool.
let's just get this game remastered and add like half the curse game route.
I think that's the
yeah,
perfect.
man, come on.
So
I think if they were like, I think I've always said I think the ideal way to upgrade this game, if they were just going for a remaster, is to
replay.
completely remake it, fix a few of the bugs, put it on the Switch, and then add 4 characters because each type of character, for no reason, has 1 open slot on the selection screen.
It looks like
What
And it's always bothered me.
What I
it looks like they were trying to make a modern game and like put DLC in it.
Exactly. It looks like it was meant for DLC,
So,
and then
what-
obviously DLC doesn't happen.
What I think's gonna happen is I think
You think something's gonna happen?
I do. I do think this because so a company called Blizzard, they had World of Warcraft, a
I've
private,
never heard of them.
a
I've
private,
never-
Yeah,
I've never heard of
like the weather.
so a private little company decided to make World of Warcraft vanilla.
Yeah.
And Blizzard was like, you're not going to do this. And they were like, we're not asking for money, we're doing it because we love it. The same thing just happened for the Melee community. There was an online thing called Slippy, and Nintendo was like, no, like, we're going to, no. And
No, no,
I've heard that Nintendo Switch, they're saying that the N64 and GameCube library are coming. Whether it's this Switch or the next version of the Switch. The library of GameCube and Nintendo 64 will be coming to one of these next
Alright,
consoles.
well, I don't think they're
I
going to add
actually
any
heard,
characters if it's just a library.
I heard someone
transfer.
made like a Switch emulator because people have been so fed up with Nintendo Online, so they just download a Switch emulator and then just play Switch games on PC.
Yeah.
I think that if they do something like that, we're not going to see any changes in the game outside of making it playable on the Switch.
No, it'll just be a straight port. To the
Which I wouldn't be upset
I
about.
would like
I
to
wouldn't
see-
be upset
Oh,
at all.
yeah, that's better than nothing.
It would give us a way to play it better.
Mike, I love you. You're playing. You're not on commentary. Focus.
I'm very into this.
You need focus, brother.
I can't hear you well enough.
He's gotten runs on almost every inning.
I can't hit the shit.
And then he's just getting to the point where he's 7 hits. I mean, this is a close game.
He's hitting. You just need he needs the.
He's not.
bring
Guys,
those
you've got to
runs
drive him in.
Yeah, but let's. I think we've done this on camera before. But I've got 2 new players that I'm talking to. I got Gill and I got Dennis. If you could fill those 4 spots with characters that make sense for those spots, like 1 technique, 1 balance, 1 speed, 1 power, who would you put with?
I have two. For technique, I would do Blooper,
Okay.
and for power, I would do Wiggler
All right, those are cool.
or K-Roll.
K-Rool.
I think K-Roll would make
They're
more
all
sense.
in the first game. Wait, what was the first one you
That's what we're
said?
talking about.
Blooper.
Oh, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I know. I would love Blooper.
I would add Rosalina to
Yes.
to whatever because
Yes.
you gotta have to, right? Is Rosalina? Where are all the other princesses? Balance or technique? Or one?
I
I think
think
they're
she's
technique.
balanced.
Oh, they're balanced. Yeah, they're balanced. They're balanced.
Whichever, yeah. Put her in one of those spots.
Also, I think you can make her kind of like
No, the other characters we're talking about. The princess.
maybe like Daisy, where like she's like all around like good
Yeah.
stats, except with maybe a little bit more emphasis on like pitching or fielding.
I would make Rosalina. I wouldn't want her to be the same exact as the princesses. Like, oh, one's a little better at pitching, one's a little better at hitting. I would make Rosalina like fast. Make her maybe. No, well, she can fly. Maybe make her fast. I don't know. I'm not a game designer, but I would add Rosalina into one of the spots. I would add K-Rool to the power slot.
Chain chomp.
Chain Chomp's absurd. I don't know how you hit.
Chain.
I mean, Goomba doesn't have arms and he still hits.
I guess.
Ching-Chong plays tennis.
I'm trying to think of who I would put in the speed spot. I almost want to argue for Luma.
Yeah.
I think Luma being a playable character would be really cute. Unless Rosalina uses Luma as a bat, which would be awesome.
That would be
She already has a wand, so I doubt it, but that'd be very fun.
I wouldn't mind one of like the babies from the Curse game as a speed.
Oh, like Baby Peach would probably be the next. I mean, Baby Peach is the next most famous baby.
DK.
Yeah, honestly, I think
Baby
a speed.
DK was
I think a
cute.
speed character. I think a speed character that is actually like good, good in the field. Doesn't have to be the Yoshi. Doesn't have to have the Yoshi tongue. Just a baby character, a fast character with a Yoshi-esque bat. It doesn't have to have Yoshi's tongue. Like just a sliding catch character with speed that can still hit.
Who do you, what Mario character do you think fits that aesthetically? And that's a win for Joey.
Aesthetically, I don't know. I'd like to see like a character like I'd like to see King K. Rool be like that. Like I know.
King
like
K. Rool, a speed
that'd be cool. That'd be
Well,
a
K-Rool's
huge,
in the next game as like
right,
the
but a
best
huge,
power hitter.
but a huge hitbox, for a speed character. That'd be pretty fun to see.
I'm pretty sure K-Rool is like.
What about
3,000
K.
in that
Rool's
game.
K-Roolings or whatever they're called? The
Kremlings?
Crocklings, yeah.
They're in that game too.
They could be a speed character.
I think they're also power hitters.
Alright, whatever.
Well, okay, everyone. This was the first game. It was a tight one. 8 hits to 12 hits.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. So yeah, we will see you guys in the next game. Mike versus Joey. Mike will get preference again to what pick he wants, and we will see you there.
Yep, 12 p.m. tomorrow. Be there or be square.
Peace. Hot dog.
Hot dog!